Okay.
Hello, Sakura さん。
TJ タイガーさん、おはようございます。お元気でしたか？
はい、おかげさまで。
あ、よかったですね。メルボルンはもう今日はしっかり冬ですね。冬。
ま、まだはじゃないんですね。あと2週間ぐらいでしょ？
そう、秋なんですけれども、4月がとても暑かったので、急に寒くなりまして、多分今日の気温は12度くらい。
はい。
10 or 12 in the morning, so
う
it's
ん。
quite cold.
うん。
Yes. So I can see your kitchen, nice kitchen.
Thank you.
You cook a lot, yeah?
Yes. Just cooked myself a omelette for breakfast.
Ah, I made the same. I made omelette
Oh, really?
with, yeah, omelette with coriander
Mm.
and leek and mustard seed.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and homemade bread
Yes.
with, with peanuts butter
Yes.
and the tea with leaf
Yep.
and I ate some, and the persimmon for breakfast.
Oh, I like persimmons. You say in Japanese kaki.
柿です。
Is it
そうです。
kaki or kaki?
柿、
Kaki?
柿、柿食べる？
Mm.
柿。Ah, yes, I know what you mean because kaki
Yes.
is oyster.
The pitch, if you get it wrong, it could be oyster.
Yes,
But is
kaki
it
is oyster.
is it
Huh?
kaki or kaki?
Kaki
Hmm.
is oyster.
Hmm. And kaki?
Kaki is persimmon.
Okay. So when the pitch rises, it's persimmon kaki,
Kaki, yes.
and when it drops, it's oyster kaki.
Kaki, yes. And one more kaki.
Hmm.
A vase.
Hmm.
A vase called kaki.
Yeah, so that's like Japanese has pitch where it sounds fairly flat, but it moves between two levels of pitch. And
We,
sometimes if the pitch goes one syllable down, one syllable up, it means
yeah.
something like hashi and hashi.
Oh, yes. Yes. Hashi. Oh, hashi? 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 Huh? Hashi.
So one means
Hashi.
bridge and one means chopsticks, but I can never remember which way it goes.
橋を渡る？
Uh,
箸で食べる。そう、箸で食べる is chopsticks.
so which way is that? Is that hashi or
箸、
hashi?
箸、は箸、箸。
So when it goes down, it's chopsticks, so hashi.
Yeah,
And when it goes up, it's a bridge, hashi.
橋。うん。橋を渡る。
Yeah. That part of Japanese is very hard, I find.
Yes. I think that's why make Japanese interesting. Yay. So we can help the audience learn Japanese. So we talk about hashi and the kaki and the kaki and the kaki. So
And,
yeah, but um,
ふ
I
た、二人ともオーストラリアに住んでますが、あんまりオーストラリアの話をしていないから。
そうなんです。あの、私たちはオーストラリアに住んでいるのに、今までオーストラリアの話をしていなかったので、多分皆さんオーストラリアに一度は行ってみたいと思う方が多いと思います。
はい。
Because I was,
うん。
when I was grade three, so 9 years old, I wanted to go to Australia.
Yeah.
So I came. So toても憧れる
うん。
How do you say it? I was fascinated by
Yes.
Australian culture.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll talk about Australia. And can you see the map here?
I can.
Yep. Okay. Right. Okay. I printed map.
A map.
Uh, a map. I printed a map. There we go. This is Australia. This is Australia. Yeah. Then, where do you live?
I live in northern New South Wales,
This is New South Wales. You are about here, very
also
close to,
just south of Brisbane.
yeah, Queensland border.
Yes,
Okay. And I live, oops, all down here, Victoria, in
all the
Melbourne.
all the way down here.
All the way down here in Victoria, Melbourne. Okay.
And we both used to live in Sydney at one point.
Yes, Sydney is New South Wales here, and da-da, Sydney. So this is all the East Coast,
Yes,
and this is South Melbourne,
yes.
and we got North, Northern Territory, and Perth,
Perth's
Western
a bit lower.
Australia.
Perth's a bit lower on the left.
Perth is low.
Yeah,
This is all Western Australia,
yes.
and South Australia in the middle.
Which is where I grew up when I was a boy.
Yes, Adelaide. Where are you, Adelaide? Here is Adelaide. Okay. And ACT is stand for,
Australian Capital Territory.
there you go. So Canberra's right in New South Wales, close to Victorian border.
So Australia is made up of states, which you say in Japanese is shu.
Sure, yes.
And we
Uh,
have two territories, Northern Territory and Australian Capital Territory.
yes, we do. And Northern Territory, so is here outback. Mainly it's desert, yeah?
Yeah, desert.
Desert in the middle. Okay. Uh, I'm living here in Melbourne, but I also lived in Sydney for work. I work for the Qantas Airways, the
Yep,
head office for 2 years. So I moved around to Sydney, and
yep,
I also worked in right in the middle, Alice Springs, Northern Territory during the COVID
yes,
lockdown. Tourism was so busy. So,アリススプリングス、それから、ウールル、
yeah.
エアドロックというとても一枚岩がありますけれども、
はい、
そこにも私は住んでましたね、仕事で。
はい、
で、今はメルボルンの空港で働いてますので、メルボルンにいます。
はい、
それで、忘れてはならないタスマニア物語。
はい。
Tasmania here,
A lot of
right
people,
here,
a lot of
Tasmania.
people forget about Tasmania,
Tasmania
and
has,
sometimes some maps of Australia even leave Tasmania out, so they don't like that.
yes, when I, yeah, when I went to Tasmania a few times, they know we are not local. So they'll ask you, where are you from? And I'm from Melbourne. Anyway, so Tasmania. So today, my favorite place, I lived in Sydney, and you also lived. We talk about
Bondi Beach,
TJ-san. Huh?
Bondi Beach.
Yes, we'll talk about Bondi Beach. I love the Bondi Beach. So map, I'll put it. Australia's similar size as America. It's quite a big country. Okay. Oh, all right. So Bondi Beach. When did you live in Bondi Beach?
I lived in there in my early 20s, so that was quite a long time ago.
Right.
And I lived in an apartment overlooking the beach
That sounds
on the northern end.
okay. Northern end. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. I lived. Did you share the house?
No, I lived by myself.
Ah, that's nice. I share the house in Bondi Beach, about 2 minutes walk from the beach, and I shared with three boys.
Yeah, or three men.
Men's, yes. For me, it was a boys. They're very like a cheerful, like boys, but three men. I shared with three men. I had a great time there for about 4 or 5 months. 猫ちゃんが来た。
have a cat.
Yes. So, Bondi Beach, um, was it Bondi? There's a life-saving club. It's so well known.
Yes. I think they even
Uh,
make TV shows about it.
yes, that's very interesting things. Where I lived, all my sharemate didn't want to have a TV because enough things to do in Bondi.
Yes.
We didn't have a TV, so I didn't know anything about Bondi Life Saving Club on the TV.
Yes.
Then one day, I always walked bo- from central Sydney to Bondi Junction. It's about
Yes.
6 kilometer,
Yes.
30 minutes by train.
Yes.
Uh, Sydney Central Station to airport, about 15 minutes. It's not far at all.
Yes.
You can catch a train or bus. Buses?
Yes.
Buses run from airport through airport Mascot, where our head office was. So I caught the bus sometime, but normally catch a train to Bondi Central,
Yes.
change the train at the central station to Bondi Junction.
Yes.
I didn't live in the junction. I lived about 2 kilometer to beach.
2 kilometers from the beach.
Oh, 2 kilometer. No, 2 kilometer from Bondi Junction.
Okay, 2 kilometers from Bondi Junction. Okay.
Yeah. So I lived right on the beach. So if I walked about 30 minutes, 20 minutes walk, and try to save money because in Sydney, train ticket was quite expensive compared to Melbourne.
Yes.
And for fitness, I walked about 4 days a week. In the morning, I leave 8 o'clock, walk 30 minutes to go all uphill to Junction, then catch a train, then change my clothes at work. So I just loved Bondi Beach. So after I finished work, so I'm speaking all English. Uh, After I finished work in summer, I need to get home.
Yep.
I want to go to beach.
So
So,
did you, Yoko yogimashita ka?
hi, I love beach. I love ocean. I love beach. So I go home. So 6:30 by 7 o'clock, I get home, get changed, walk to the beach, just to walk, swim a little bit, then come home. And I didn't swim in the middle part where the life savings are.
Where the
Only shallow
lifesavers are.
lifesavers are. I swam near the iceberg pool area,
Yes.
the little shallow area. And but on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Bondi Beach in summer is packed, as you know. Yeah, it's people coming from all over the world, local or overseas tourists. By 11 o'clock, beach is so busy.
Yeah.
So what we did with my sharemate, we go there early after breakfast. Yeah.
So it's a very 忙しいですね。ボンダイビーチは。
とても、busy area. So, あの、
朝早く
人で、
行って夜遅く行ったらもう
そう、そうです。
割合
朝行っ
静か
て
ですけど。
夕方。Yes. Then, but one day, my sharemate said, Sakura-san, let's go to the beach. It's too hot here. Even we had a pool. Let's go to the beach.
Let's go to the
So,
beach.
my sharemate, he was a nice guy. Let's go to the beach. So we went to the beach middle of the day for a couple hours, and it was a nice. There's no waves, so I could swim, And he had enough. He was waiting. I didn't realize he was waiting for me 2 hours. I was swimming for 2 hours. Yeah. How did you like Bondi Beach? Bondi Beach のどこが好きでしたか？
うん。なんか驚くかもしれないけれども、あんまり泳がなかった。ボンダイビーチに住んでいても、あんまりビーチで泳げなかった。
え、なぜ？
なんか、しなかったから。
What a waste!
I know. I didn't go swimming much at all. I like being in the area and I like going to 喫茶店 とか. So, and that's where I started studying Japanese when I lived in Bondi. I'd take my Japanese textbook. なんか喫茶店に入って、静かに喫茶店に入って、数時間もずっと座って勉強して。
あ、そう。あ、知りませんでした。
それ、なんか、まあ、どうしてそんなに泳がなかったのかちょっとわからないですね。理由は。
うん、Because I remember three of my share mates are all surfer, two real
Surfers.
surfers, and one came from Canada as a working holiday.
Yeah.
So he go to the beach early because he was a builder. He finished work early. He go to the beach. Time I came home, he was already uh, on the beach.
Yes.
Yeah, on the beach. Weekend we go all together.
Yeah.
So I had a great memory there. We had a lot of party because
I remember visiting you in your house there.
you can tell I had so much fun. Um, Everyone was good cook, so we sometimes cook.
Everyone was a good cook.
Uh, everyone was uh, uh, everyone was a good cook.
Yeah.
Yes, but only two of us work 9 to 6 o'clock, 9 to 5 job.
Yes.
So yes, my friend and I normally eat the breakfast together in the garden, talking, and come home. We normally cook together. What are you gonna cook? What are you gonna cook? Uh, yes, and so many international tourists. Because one of my share mate was a surfer. Almost every day he brought new international visitor to the house,
Yeah.
which is like interesting, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So what did you like about Bondi Beach?
I liked that it was very cosmopolitan and very busy, and there was always interesting shops to walk into and nice cafes where I could sit and do my study. So I was
Yes,
enjoying
yes,
more the lifestyle than the swimming.
yes. Ah, yes. Lifestyle was a nice, always like good vibe. How do you say it?
Good vibes.
Good vibes. Even I caught bus maybe Friday or Saturday. There's a bus you can catch from beach to Bondi Junction. Uh, Normally in the bus or on the bus? On the bus.
On the bus.
Yeah, normally on the bus in Melbourne, senior people in the bus, hardly anyone in the bus, on the bus. However, Bondi bus from Junction to beach is full of young people,
Yes.
and because lots of tourists and overseas working holiday student. And once I saw something interesting. There's a lady, young lady, there's a male was sitting in the bus, And she asked this gentleman, "Can you move? I want to sit."
うん、
He moved. Nothing happened like that in Melbourne.
うん。
But Bus was a nice place as well. Yeah. Yes. And one thing I noticed in Bondi, whenever we walk by with someone, we always say hi.
Yes.
Um, that's I don't experience here where I live. I say hi, they normally straight past you.
So yeah, where I live here, it's more a quiet area. なんか、
Mm.
あ、こんにちは、おはようございますと言って、だいたい返事が入ってきます。
Yes, you're in a community. Yeah,
Yes.
estate. I'm in a normal suburb, busy area. So I just smile, say hi. So, 1 in 10 maybe say hi
う
or
ん。
smile. Others, they just
Keep walking.
keep walking, ignore. So that's different. So I enjoyed Bondi so much. Yes. So we'll go around.
うん。
オーストラリアの街をいろんなところを紹介していきたいと思いますので、
はい。
あの、もしオーストラリアに観光に来る際の質問とか、質問
うん。
うん。聞きたいこととかありましたら、ぜひコメントに書いていただいたら、どこに行ったらいいとか、ゲストで出演してくださいとか、
はい。
できますので、これから一緒にオーストラリアを旅していきましょう。そして来年は、もっと旅ができるので、
はい。
あの、実際にいろんなところをお見せできると思いますので、yeah。
はい。
わかりました？
今日は、はい、わかりました。今日は、どうもありがとうござい
Okay,
ます。
yes, I can't go to Bondi Beach, but my vibes are here. Yay. Okay.
Okay。
どうもありがとうございます。
バイバイ。さよなら。